Hi, you guys. It's Yaz. And today I'm going to talk about what happens after the smear campaign. Here, the narcissist went and was talking about you, smearing you behind your back to everybody else. But what happens after the smear campaign is done? Well, unfortunately, you're going to lose people in your life. There will be some people that will believe the narcissist. But keep in mind this. These people are either incredibly stupid and naive, or they're evil themselves and may have had it in for you. So either way, you wouldn't want these people in your life anyway. So just keep in mind that a lot of times people do side with the narcissist because the narcissist can be a very, very good manipulator and can fool a lot of people. They love to play the victim. They love to make you out to be the bad guy. They love to say that you have, mental issues or things like that. And some people are going to believe the narcissist and they may distance themselves from you. They may not want to be around you. They may not be calling you anymore. And you know what? That's okay, because you don't need people like that in your life, all right? If you're a person who spoke the truth, who did the right thing, that didn't have malice in your heart or didn't do anything wicked to anybody or to the narcissist, and these people want to go and believe the narcissist, well, good riddance to them, okay? Again, you don't need people like that in your life because either they could be manipulated very easy and they're naive and stupid, all right? Or they are incredibly evil and they already had it in for you, okay? Or the other thing too is they need the narcissist more than they need you. So they're going to side with the narcissist. And the other reason these other people may believe the narcissist is because they fear the narcissist, all right? So keep in mind, you are going to lose people in your life, but in some ways, that's a blessing. Because again, you got to see that these people didn't have your back. These people didn't stand up for you. And you got to see that these people secretly, or it was a situation where these people secretly hated you and you didn't even know it, right? So, like I said before, you're going to lose people. Good riddance to those people that don't have your back, that don't stand up for you, that, want to believe the manipulating narcissist, all right? When the smear campaign happens, one of the most important things that you need to do is to show no reaction. Don't feed into the smear campaign. Don't give anybody satisfaction that they are getting to you, because that is one of the goals of the narcissist, is to upset you, okay? Have you react, have you yell and scream, have you cry, because everybody is ganging up on you. You have to be cool. You have to show that narcissist you couldn't care less what comes out of a crooked, toxic narcissist's mouth, all right? Because anything a narcissist has to say doesn't mean shit, all right? And if people want to go and believe them, well, then good riddance, and they were nothing. They weren't, they're not your people. Bottom line, they're not your people, okay? You have to just go about your business, ignore all of this, all right? And, people may come up to you and tell you things too that the narcissist is saying and everything like that. You have to show them that you are unbothered and that the narcissist does what they say doesn't mean anything to you, okay? Because anything that somebody comes back and tells you that the narcissist is saying, they could be like an informant for the narcissist to try to get a reaction out of you. So don't give it to them, all right? Don't give it to them. If you want to say anything, just say, well, I guess you really don't know the narcissist for who they are, okay? I guess you really don't see this person for who they are, all right? And don't say anything. No reaction is always best, all right? So this is what happens after the smear campaign. You're going to lose people, but the people that you lose, they never had you. They were never your people, because people that really care about you will have your back. They're not going to let somebody, smear you, badmouth you, or something like that. They will have your back. People that really care about you and know that you are a good person. What is going to happen, though, in time? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in time. In time, these people that sided with the narcissist, some of them are going to see that the narcissist is toxic. Some of them are going to realize that the problem wasn't you. The problem was the narcissist. Because the narcissist, in the long game, shows themselves. And these people are going to see it. So they may have gotten fooled. And they may have said to themselves, thinking you were the bad guy. But then they notice that the narcissist is doing toxic things to them. All right, they may start picking on them, or they may start picking on someone else. And people that sided with the narcissist are going to recognize it, and they're going to get that light bulb moment and realize that, maybe you weren't wrong. Maybe the narcissist was the bad guy. Okay, and this could be a case where people could come to you later on. They don't necessarily, but they can come to you later on and say, oh, now I know what you were talking about. You were right. The problem wasn't you. The problem was the narcissist, because they did X, Y, and Z to me, or they did X, Y, and Z to this other person. So I see what you were talking about when you were exposing the narcissist. You were right. They are the toxic ones. People could come back and tell you that they finally see the narcissist for who they are. And some people, even if they do see the narcissist for who they are, would never come back and tell you, because they don't like you. Period. End of story. So before I continue, just a quick reminder, check out my book on Amazon, my 2 books. The first one is called Regain Your Power. It's a small little green book that talks about how to regain your power in relationships, the key to regaining power. Go check it out on Amazon. The URL is tinyurl.com/regain your power. The other book is called, He's Wasting Your Time. He's Not All Into You. Signs He's Wasting Your Time. He's Not All Into You. The URL for that is tinyurl.com/signs707. So go check it out, you guys, on Amazon. Now, moving along about what happens after the smear campaign. Now, let's say it's a situation where the narcissist smeared you to the new supply, okay? The new supply may, in time, after being with this narcissist, see how toxic they are. They're a liar, they're a gaslighter, they're a cheater. And this could be a case where the new supply reaches out to you or out to their exes. And they could start asking you questions about the narcissist and say, I realized the problem wasn't you. The narcissist was telling me it was you and that you're the problem. Sometimes the new supply reaches out to you because they want to talk to the ex of the narcissist and compare notes, all right? In general, you don't get involved with that mess, all right? And I'll tell you why. Because when you get involved with talking with the new supply may go back and twist your story and is going to go back and tell the narcissist everything. And now you're pretty much going to start a war with the narcissist, because they may feel you're bad-mouthing them behind their back, and they're going to look to have it in for you and try to hurt you. And however they could try to hurt you, try to get you in trouble with the law, smear you again. They'll look for every way to hurt you if you get involved in their business. So stay out of the business. And understand the new supply may reach out to you and everything like that, because the new supply is starting to see through the narcissist, especially since the narcissist is going to go to the new supply and tell them that you're crazy, you're a stalker, you're the cheater, and everything like that. But in time, the new supply is going to see that the narcissist was talking about themselves and projecting who they were onto their ex. And they may reach out to you to talk to you about it, okay? Just be aware of that. People start to reach out to you. Now, when it's a family situation where you're scapegoated, all right? And I'm going to do a whole podcast on scapegoating. So when, they're smearing you, you are going to lose family, all right? Unfortunately, this could happen where you have a narcissist who's, got it in for you, the head narcissist. Everybody sides with that narcissist, and they're all going to be smearing you, and they're going to side with the head narcissist of the family, and you're going to be the outcast, all right? And a lot of people lose family because of something like this. People turn their back on you. But what I want you to realize is that these people were never family to begin with, okay? That's not family. Blood is not always family, all right? Listen to me when I tell you, okay? Just ask me how I know, all right? Blood is not always family. So these people, they could be jealous of you. They could be competitive with you. And so the narcissist is smearing you. Everybody's ganging up on you. And in time, you could lose them as family, but no losses there because they were never your family. When people are toxic, whether it's family or whether it's outsiders, or if these people are hurting you, then they are not your people, whether they are family or not, because family is supposed to have your back. Family is supposed to be there for you when nobody else is. And if they're not doing that and they're turning their back and they're believing the lies of the narcissist that has it in for you, then they are not family, and you have to distance yourself from these people because they will hurt you emotionally, mentally, and in time, it will take a toll on your physical health, all right? So after the smear campaign, you may lose relationships with these people. And in time, because this is what could happen, they may reach out to you and want to, bring you back in, okay? Because you've kept your distance. So be aware of that. They could try to want to bring you back in for whatever reason. So sometimes they come back even after the smear campaign, and they want to deal with you after they've hurt you. See, this is the funny thing about narcissists. They'll hurt you really badly. They don't care, right? Because they're out for their own personal benefit or vendetta or something like that. And then later on, they come back like nothing ever happened and want to have a relationship with you. And you're like, I can't even believe this person is contacting me after they smeared me to death, ripped me up, ganged up on me, lied to me, may have cheated on me, gaslit me, and now all of a sudden they want to, they want to be my friend or they want a relationship with me. Not today, Satan, okay? Be off your merry way, because once a dirty narcissist, always a dirty narcissist. So don't let these people back in, because what will happen is they will repeat the same cycle of abuse and hurt you again, okay? They'll get in there. They may be contacting you because they're nosy about what's going on in your life. Remember what I told you. The devil doesn't come as your enemy. They come as your friend. So these people could come back just because they're curious about what's going on in your life and they want to see. So they come back as the nice guy or nice girl. Hey, how you been? I've been thinking about you. What's going on? And they're not coming back with good intent. Okay? Understand that. So after the smear campaign, all of these things could happen. All right? Here's the thing that you got to keep in mind. You've got to stay focused, all right? So even though the smear campaign is going on, you've got to know in your heart that you didn't do anybody dirty, okay? You're not a liar. You're not a cheater. You're not a gaslighter. You weren't playing mind games with anybody. So if that narcissist wants to go and smear you, then go the fuck ahead, all right? Because we don't care what a slimy narcissist has to say, because we know who the fuck we are, and we know that we walk in the truth. And, they are minions of the devil. So let them talk. Let them talk. Who cares? You just stay firm in the truth. You walk in the truth. And there will be people that will be against you, all right? Just in the Bible, the truth tells, there will be people that are against you. Keep that in mind. but you always walk in the truth, and you will go, you'll be all right. All right. This is just a lesson in life that you will lose certain people in your life that never really were your people, that will side with that narcissist. And you know what? That's okay, because you don't need them anyway, because you'll go out and you'll make new relationships with people who really do care. Okay. You'll put yourself out there and you'll be around people that see you for who you are and who are transparent, good-hearted people that will have your back in times of trouble, not these people that don't have your back, or who are easily manipulated, or who side with the narcissist because they need the narcissist, or they're getting something out of the narcissist, so they side with the narcissist to smear you. These people are not your people. Family or not, they're not your people, or relationship or not, they're not your people. Good riddance. Cut them out. Cut them out. These people will hurt you, okay? Understand that. Even if they come back, you can never trust them again. These people may come back to you, but remember what I'm telling you. You can never trust them again, all right? So I just want to make you guys aware of that, all right? So that's what happens after the smear campaign. What you need to focus on is moving on and, worrying about what you got to take care of, not what a dirty narcissist is doing and talking behind your back. Good riddance to all of them. Just worry about what you got to do. Take care of yourself. Take care of your kids. Work on, paying your bills, being healthy, having sound mind, and don't worry about these other people. They're not your people, all right? So I hope that helps you guys. If it does, please hit the subscribe button for more upcoming episodes. If you're looking for confidential one-on-one phone coaching, please check out the link in the bio at askyaz.wixsite.com/thegameexposed. If you're confused, you don't know if you're dealing with a narcissist, check it out, you guys, all right? My Instagram and my Facebook is The Game EXP 123, and TikTok is The Game Exposed. And have a great day.